welcome back. Today I'm going to teach you 3 easy card tricks for beginners, intermediate, or advanced. Your choice during quarantine. So this is the first trick. I recommend this for the beginners or like the people that are just learning magic tricks, because this is a little basic with no sleights, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so first you have to shuffle the cards. I'm doing a full shuffle. And then show the spectators. All the cards are different, right? Like, there's different, no gimmicks. Like, all the cards are completely different. And, like, it's completely shuffled. And then squared up. Then make 2 piles. And then, I'm gonna predict this 4th card by looking at the 4th card of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 2 of clubs is saying that the Queen of Diamonds will be the 4th card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tutorial. So the tutorial for that trick is it's really simple. You need no sleight. It's a very basic one, and I recommend this for the beginners out there that are learning magic during quarantine. So first, you can shuffle the cards. I could give it to the spectators if you want, but like there's no one here. And then I'm shuffling, normal shuffles. You can give a riffle shuffle. It really doesn't matter. The thing is, one thing that does matter is that you show them all the cards. Because when they think that you're showing all the cards, you actually do something. While you show them all the cards, you really quickly look at the 4th card here, which is the Ace of Spades, right? And then you square it up. That means the 4th card will be the Ace of Spades. Now you make 2 piles. 2 piles, it doesn't matter how big it is. And to remember what pile the Ace of Spades in. So if the Ace of Spades is this pile, show the 4 cards here and then reveal and then say Ace of Spades is the 4th card. If the Ace of Spades is here, show 1, 2, 3, 4 like this in the other pile, and then be like the 6 of Spades, or just make up something that convinces them, saying like, oh, the 6 of Spades is directing me that the Ace of Spades will be the 4th card right here. On that's all. It's really simple, and like there's no like gimmicks or like sleights involved. So I hope like you learned this first, because this is the easiest. Now on to the second trick. So this is the second trick, the performance. If you learned the 4-4 one, this is the next thing. You shouldn't learn this first, because this is a little more advanced. But if you're already learned some tricks, then this is good for you. So for this, shuffle. And you could do a setup. It's not necessary. And then you need 2 of the same cards. So the or 2 like of the same symbol like things. So like Jack of Hearts, Jack of Diamonds, King of Spades, King of Clubs, etc., etc. Where's the Jack? Yeah, the Jack of Diamonds is there. Here. So for that, next the spectator needs to pick a card. Since there's no spectator here, I'm gonna just show you how it is. I recommend you don't look at their card, but like if it's necessary, you can. So they're like, they just do it, and it's like, tell me when to stop here, and then it's like showing. They shouldn't show you, but like for this trick, since we have no spectator, I'm gonna see 3 of diamonds. Next, all you do is shuffle, like shuffle. I'll get a few there like that, and then you put the Jack of Diamonds or Jack of Hearts, and Jack of Hearts in the top and Jack of Diamonds in the bottom. Next, if I just, sorry, I need to square it up. Jack of Diamonds. Next, if I just toss it, 1 card will be in the middle, and if you see that card, it'll be their card. Trick can either be impromptu, which means like you can borrow a deck and completely do it, or you can have a setup which is just get 2 cards like this, Jack of Diamonds. You can get the 2 queens, 2 kings. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever like your preference. I like the 2 jacks of the red jacks, but like it's completely preference. Next, you ask them, you shuffle, and then you ask them to pick a card. So then like I'm gonna riffle, stop, and then here. two of clubs. It doesn't really matter what their card is. Don't look at the card. It's better if you don't look at the card. And then all you do is place it on the top. Now, this is a little more intermediate trick because of this, because you need to know how to do a force. If you don't know how to do a overhand force, you should probably click out of this video really quick, learn how to do it, and come back. But I'll give a brief tutorial. To do an overhand shuffle, all you have to do is get the top card, push it, and then keep on doing it. So now what that did is, the two of clubs is in the bottom. I'll show you one more time. I just push this in the bottom first. So it's like slide, and then if you see, it just reverses the order, and then you can just do it until like they feel comfortable. Now if you look, I'm shuffling at the top, not the bottom, because I need to keep the two of clubs here. Now if you look, the two of clubs that was in the top will go to the bottom. That's an overhand shuffle of force to the bottom. It's a very effective one, and it's a popular one, so like you should start to learn that. So how to do the trick after that. So after you place the Jack of Hearts and then the Jack of Diamonds, make sure you could see the Jack of Diamonds, because what you do actually is, while they think you're just seeing it, what you do is you place your fingers here. So when you slide, you're sliding it like this. So you're taking that card and the jacks. I'll show you one more time. So I'm the Jack. You need to make sure you could see the Jack, and then square it up. And then all you do is get their card, which is behind it, and just slide. And then you'll be like the Jacks have like mind reading. Just make something up to make it realistic. And then it'll always be their card if you did the force correctly. But if you didn't, then it won't work. So imagine their card is the 10 of clubs, right? So then this is how it would look if you do it fast. You would go like this, slide, and the 10 of clubs will be there. So that's the second trick in the tutorial. I recommend this for intermediate or like advanced beginners. It could be done with beginners. It's just the force is a little difficult, and like you need to master this thing to get two cards or one card in this. But then if you got that, then yeah, this is really easy. So this is the third and final trick. This is also the same as the second trick, except kind of different. So I'll show you the performance. So I have the 6 and the 9s. All I'm gonna do is place them here, this, and it's not fate because I'll show you the bottom. Like it's still the 6 and the 9, right? Like 6 and the 9, right? And I'll just push it in. Now if you see, if I give it a little shake, and if I just toss it, two cards will come back, and it's the 6 and the 9. It's a really easy trick, except the only thing is it requires a setup. The setup is, you need to put the 6 of spades on the top and the 9 of clubs in the bottom. So most 99.9% of the time, they can't tell the difference because you're not saying 6 of clubs and 9 of spades. You're just saying I'm putting the 6 and the 9. And they think it's actually the same 6 and the 9, but you actually switch the order. So now you got the 6. It doesn't matter, you could put 6 of clubs, 9 of spades. You just need to make sure it's not like 6 of clubs, 9 of clubs, because then it would be pretty obvious. So then I recommend these two black cards, the clubs and the 9s. Next, you can make this a little like better, so like it looks like it's like fake, or not like fake, not prepared. So then you could be like, oh, I need the 6 and the 9. 9. And the 6. Wait. Where's the 6? Did I miss it? 6, 6, 6, 6. Oh yeah, it's right here. 6. So then that would make them think like, oh, you didn't prepare anything because you're still looking for the cards. But little do they know that you already have a setup. Now what you do is you get the cards and slide them. You can show them these are the cards, like this, or like flip it over. You just need to make sure you don't like flash this or this. And then you could be like, I'm pushing it in. They could push it in if they want. Just go like boom. They push it in. And then you need to do the same trick. Hold it tight, the deck. And then put pressure on this card and the top card. And then what you do pretty much is you just slide it off like this. If you do it fast, it will go like that. I'll show it in a second. But one more time, you put your four fingers and the thumb and then slide it off. So I'll show that in action. Be like, you can make up stuff, do anything to make it more like persuade them. I said I'll shake it. You can be like, I'll really quickly like do this. Like you can do anything. Then you can be like, if I shake it, if I shake it like this and toss it, the 6 and the 9 will come. And they'll think that it's the same 6 and 9 because you didn't tell them the order, so why would they remember it? They just think it's the 6 and the 9, the black 6 and 9. But it's actually not the same 6 and the 9 because the same 9 and the 6 are still in the middle. But they don't realize that, and then you're just like fooling their brain kind of. Yeah, so those are the 3 tricks. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much.